Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and today we are focusing on a capsule wardrobe. I have got a slightly different setup. I've got a new microphone, so bear with me. I think we're all good on it, hopefully. We've done a bit of a sound test, but yeah, we just thought we'd mix it up with a new mic and it allows me a bit more freedom to walk around, whereas our other mic was kind of in place above my head, so I could kind of only stay under that. So yeah, we just thought we'd trial this out. So as I said, today's video is a capsule wardrobe video. However, I do kind of say this with trepidation, and this is very much my take on the capsule wardrobe because quite honestly, I personally don't use a capsule wardrobe myself. I think that is quite obvious. I have lots of pieces in my wardrobe, but I would say I do mix and match my pieces. It's a staple wardrobe. It's quite a basic wardrobe, but it's probably not a capsule wardrobe. So the idea of an actual capsule wardrobe, I kind of struggle with a bit. However, I know that you all want a capsule wardrobe video. I get asked time and time again to do a capsule wardrobe video. So I thought, how can I do it that kind of makes it feel my own, true to my style, and true to kind of what I believe in when it comes to styling. So I've decided today to concentrate on 9 capsule clothing items because I really think you can have fewer basics and fewer capsule pieces and then use accessories, different shoes, different handbags, different sunglasses, different belts, different jewelry to style that up. And I don't think you need to be so limited on that. And that's where creativity comes in. And that's where personal style, I think, also really comes in. It's the styling at the end of it all. So I thought what I'd do is share these pieces that can all mix and match really, really nicely together. And then you can kind of apply that to your own wardrobes. You can mix these in with what you've already got. You can play around with accessories. You can wear a belt if you want to. You can add different shoes. You can dress it up for evening. Because I think really, a capsule wardrobe, say of 16 pieces, is so limiting and limited to expressing your style that I think it's nice to maybe just focus on some basic clothing, and then you can go away and take that and have fun with it, basically. So as I said, I've got 9 pieces of clothing for you today, and these are a very well curated selection. I've kept it very, very minimal. I wanted these to be actual capsule staple pieces, and so I've been very strict, and that's why I've condensed it down to 9, and so I'm really excited to actually share these with you because I think they've been thought through, hopefully quite well. So let's get into the first. So this is a merino black roll neck. Now again, with a capsule wardrobe, I do sometimes struggle because I think it's all very personal. You might not suit black, you might not like to wear black. So to say go and get this, I think is again very limiting. So let's think about it as just a general fine knit merino roll neck. You could go for a grey, a beige, a camel. I just find them really, really useful in my wardrobe, especially. I think because merino, I've talked about this so many times. This is my Arctic one, but merino is just such a lovely fabric because it keeps you warm whilst not being too big and bulky. So then it makes a really, really nice layering piece. So this then can go with all sorts of different trousers and bottoms. However, I did put it with my trousers from Naked Fashion. So these are from my collection with Naked Fashion last year. These essentially, I just wanted to design the perfect pair of faux leather straight leg trousers because that is something I know I wear every single year without fail. So I just wanted to design the perfect pair. Sadly, these are not available anymore, but there's lots on the high street that are a straight leg, leather or faux leather, that you can then mix and match with everything. And you can see it pairs so nicely with the merino knit. You can add a belt to this if you want to. I've got, again, my heeled boots from my collection with Naked last year. Again, sold out, but I think any kind of simple boot that's not, actually, I think a chunky boot would look nice with this, but also a kind of more fitted boot also works well. So these 2 pieces complement each other really nicely. However, they do mix and match with all the other pieces I'm going to show you. So next is what I would call like a daytime blazer. And I would personally go, especially at this time of year, an autumn winter capsule, I would go for something maybe a little bit herringbone checked, nothing too exaggerated. Make sure it's quite subtle, but I think this is a nice way to bring a bit of contrast and fun into those capsule staple pieces. So I've layered this with the merino roll neck, and as you can see, because it's quite fine, it layers really nicely under a blazer with the leather trousers. And I think with this capsule wardrobe, this is not like an evening edit. It's not really dressy night out kind of pieces, but I do think the beauty of all of these is that they can be dressed up and down more casually. So if you wanted to then use your accessories to take it in different directions, you could maybe go for a heel like I'm wearing now, something like a sling back to dress it up, or then you could go for a boot or a trainer to dress it down with the exact same outfit. So next we have a loose cardigan. I do think a V-neck is a really nice one in terms of capsule timeless pieces, something that's a bit loose and flowing. I've had this for a few years now, again from Arket, but I know they don't ship to the US, so COS is a really great alternative. Cezanne do some great pieces, and I'll try and find some alternatives for this because, like I said, this is an older one now, but it's just so easy to wear. You can throw this on with pretty much everything, and what I love about a cardigan and why I included it in this video is because you can then actually dress it up a little bit and just kind of wear it as a top with nothing underneath, or maybe you could go for like a camisole underneath. And then just wear it more for the evening. You could go for a statement necklace with this. You could go for some chunkier earrings with a heel like this again, with a heeled boot if you wanted to. And so that's where this kind of comes in the capsule, because it's just so flexible. And then I'll show you later on, you can layer it over some of the other pieces I have. And yeah, you could probably layer it over the merino, over the shirt I'm going to show you. Definitely a really, really useful piece to have, especially at this time of year. Layering is kind of key to controlling your temperature. So whenever I've done a capsule wardrobe video before, I've actually opted for a satin midi. However, I wanted to do a seasonal update. And again, this is where I find the capsule wardrobe tricky, is because I always like to do a couple of updates here and there. You can have those pieces that you have forever and bring out year after year. And then you can also add one or two more slightly on trend pieces. I hesitate to say on trend, but slightly more modern pieces, or we like to add one or two newer pieces to our wardrobe. So again, that's where I struggle a little bit with the capsule wardrobe, and so I wanted to make this my own again. And so I swapped out the satin midi this time for more of a kind of straight maxi style. This is such a nice fabric. This is from a brand called Residus, which I'd never heard of before, and then they sent me over a couple of pieces, some knitwear. They do really, really good knitwear, and then this gorgeous skirt, which I just think is so chic. And I know I'm going to be wearing this throughout the season. Again, dressed up, dressed down, and that's why I included it in this video. Add a heeled boot with this, add a strappy heel, add a blazer with it, add a shirt with it for workwear and flat shoes, add some chunky loafers with it, add trainers with it, ballet flats, flat boots. In this case, I kept the cardigan on just to show again the versatility of the cardigan, another way to wear it, and I think this again just looks slightly more dressed up. And I think all of these pieces strike a really nice balance between being relaxed and then having a little bit of something extra to them. Next in my 9-piece capsule wardrobe is the chunky knit. So we've got the fine knit. I think it's time to inject a chunky knit because you can't go wrong with a chunky knit. I love a chunky knit at this time of year. I've gone for this cream version from Almada, just again because of the flexibility. I think it can easily be worn with all of the pieces, the leather trousers, the jeans I'm going to be showing you, the skirt I've just shown you. And I do as well think a cream looks a little bit dressier. I think even kind of during party season, if you put like a glittery earring with a cream knit, some great trousers and heels, it instantly dresses it up. So I think cream is one of those flexible pieces that you can dress down. Also gives a bit of brightness to your autumn winter wardrobe when it's maybe feeling a little bit dark. I've got quite a few darker pieces, so it's nice to contrast that with that warm winter white. And let me tell you, this fabric is absolutely beautiful. It's the softest thing to touch. You know I'm such a fan of Almada, and this is just a real classic staple jumper. But again, if cream isn't for you, think about maybe a grey version, a navy chunky knit, or a coloured chunky knit if that's the way you wanted to go. Something bright and colourful, a brown chunky knit. It doesn't have to be a roll neck, just something maybe a bit chunkier. I think is a really nice one. Again, dresses up, dresses down, and I think they always look quite cool. I think just with them being a little bit slouchy and oversized, I just think they've got that cool edge to them. I obviously had to include some denim within this, so I've gone for these Everlane straight leg jeans because I feel like I bring these out every autumn. I don't really wear them in the summer. I don't know why. I think I just always go for the lighter denim in the summer, but in the autumn, I tend to gravitate towards them a lot. And a lot of the time, because they're a straight leg, I think it's really nice to wear these with loafers. And then I love the juxtaposition between the more relaxed jean, but because they're still dark, they have a little bit of formality to them. And then the kind of smarter loafer. But again, you can go boots, trainers, ballet flats again, loafers, whatever, heels. But I think the straight leg is probably, and I guess that's why I've included the straight leg in the leather trousers, it's probably your most versatile in terms of trouser shapes. But again, it's all about trial and error. Try different styles on for you. You might like something a little bit looser like these very old Zara jeans, or you could go for something slightly tighter. Again, just all is dependent on you. And so I kind of encourage you to not kind of go and copy this exactly, but just take reference and then find ways to fit it into your style, your wardrobe, your body shape. And then of course I decided to pair it with the denim shirt. Now, I think normally in my capsule wardrobes and in lots of capsule wardrobe videos I see like a white shirt or a blue button-down shirt, something like that. But actually, when it comes to autumn winter, I actually don't really find, unless I'm layering like a roll neck underneath, I don't find that the white classic cotton shirt is quite warm enough for this time of year. However, the denim has a lot more depth to it, which I love. And I also like that it's just so classic, but I just think it brings so much, but it's very wearable and flexible at the same time. So you can wear this double denim, and I personally think it looks nicer to match your denims. I just think it gives a more streamlined look to kind of not match them exactly, but tonal denims. But then this would also go with the straight leg trousers. You could even wear this open, like layered as a jacket, and then put the blazer over the top. You can put the cardigan over the top if you want to, as a nice layering piece. It's such a simple base layer that you can actually take this in many different directions. So you could go for the cardigan for a more casual day look if you wanted to. And then I also tried it with the blazer. I think the blazer and the double denim just looks so cool. It's very easy. It has a real autumnal feel about it, I think, when you put this style of blazer over the dark denim. If you wanted to, you could throw your chunky knit over the shoulders and even then put that chunky knit over the top if it gets a bit cooler. I think it's really nice to kind of see the sleeve of the denim. Maybe you could pop the collar of the denim shirt and pop it over the roll neck. I think that would be a really nice look. And again, just creating more interest out of these basic outfits. And I think it's kind of showing everything really coming together and how versatile all of these will be together. And then finally, I have a smart black coat. Again, your preference as to what kind of works in your wardrobe, but I do think the smart coat kind of works for everyone. If you're a very casual person and wear loungewear a lot of the time, I think a smart coat is a really nice option to have because it just kind of makes all of your outfits feel a little bit more put together. And then the same if you work in an office or wherever you work and want to feel a bit smarter, I think this is a really nice option. It can be dressed up, dressed down. You can wear it for evening. I do think the black, for me, is the most wearable because it does translate so nicely for evening, but dark grey would look really nice, smart navy coat, even a cream coat looks so good, but obviously not as versatile in terms of, well, maybe not as wearable. So this is from Jane and Tash. They have the most amazing selection of jackets, mostly leather jackets, but then they've got these beautiful coats for the new season, and it's got these incredible shoulder pads in, which I absolutely love. I wonder if they're removable. I don't think they're removable, but I personally, I mean, I wouldn't want to remove them anyway. I think they just bring so much to the outfit that, or to the coat itself, that it basically speaks for itself. It's a power coat, and I love that about it. And then again, it works so nicely with everything. So with this first outfit that I was wearing, the all black, this would look great over the top of that. Again, dresses it up a bit. You could wear it with the cardigan. You can wear it with the chunky cream knit. That would look so nice. And then with the denim shirt, again, double denim with the leather trousers. I would probably wear it with the maxi skirt if I needed an evening, if I was kind of wearing this in the evening. I'd probably pop it over my shoulders. Again, that's another just way to wear this, and all of these pieces have kind of multiple ways that you can wear each piece and style each piece. Whether it's the shirt, you can wear it open, you can wear it layered, you can wear it by itself. I feel like they've all got quite a lot of flexibility to them, and so that's why I narrowed all my wardrobe down to these 9 pieces that I think, if you're looking to create that capsule look, if you're looking for those essentials that will mix and match so nicely together, you can dress up, dress down, then maybe this is a good base to start. And then you can have fun, play around with your accessories, with your shoes. I did actually do a Holy Grail accessories and shoes video, so I didn't want to put too much of that again in this video, because I thought you may as well go and watch that video, which concentrates on those Holy Grail pieces that I think would work so well with these. And by Holy Grail, what I mean is those pieces that I'm going to time and time and time again. And so they're not necessarily capsule, but they're just things that I'm finding really, really useful. So hopefully that video paired with these capsule pieces will kind of come together really nicely, so you can get a good overview of your autumn winter wardrobe and building your autumn winter wardrobe. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I will see you hopefully in my next video. Bye.